There's a lie going around about some triune God, some kind of three-headed monster that just can't be described. Is he a schizophrenic being who can't make up his mind? Am I a heretic if I don't wanna oblige? Sound doctrine won't step aside. Monotheism is not a lie. God man manifesting Jesus Christ. Great is the mystery y'all try to deny. God is an omnipresent being, not a person, a thing. To say is three is limiting God to a numbers game.
The original formula for the doctrine of the Trinity is found in the works of the Ante-Nicene Fathers, a 10-volume set. It is volume 2 of the works of the Ante-Nicene Fathers, the one on Theophilus of Antioch, page 101, where it uncovers the truth of where the origin and the first formula of the Trinity came from. Theophilus did all of this in 180 AD. It says, in like manner also, the 3 days which were before the luminaries are types of the Trinity, of God, His Word, and His wisdom. That is the original formula that gave us the Trinity Doctrine. It was Theophilus of Antioch who gave us the first formula for the Trinity Doctrine of the Catholic Church and Protestants. Looking at page 101, it's an eye-opener to see that Theophilus teaches the exact same thing that a first century Jewish Greek philosopher taught. One, he was not a Christian. He was not related to the church in any way. He was a Jew, but not even really accepted by the Jews because he was a mystic and a Greek philosopher. And he was the first one to coin that it was God and his two powers, which he called many things, but the main thing was God, Word, and wisdom. Theophilus took up that from Philo of Alexandria and taught that in his writings on page 101. And he says that at Genesis 1:26, where God says, let us make man in our image, Theophilus says, to no one else was he saying this than to his word and his wisdom. And then it continues, his writings continue to the point that Theophilus starts teaching that God is the Father, the Word is Jesus or the Son, and wisdom is the Holy Spirit. Later on, this was taken by Irenaeus, who took it to the West, and he also taught that the formula was God, Word, and wisdom, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is the truth of where the Trinity doctrine came from. The Trinity that everyone says is in the Bible did not come from the Bible, but it came from a Jewish Greek philosopher who had a mystical experience where a voice told him that with God there were two ancient, supreme, and primary powers. Now, Theophilus of Antioch is one of the links to Philo, but really it was all the early church fathers, Ignatius and Tatian, Athenagoras, Justin, all of these, and Theophilus, of course, who took the teachings of Philo and they created what you call the Logos Christology, and they applied the Logos of Philo to John 1:1, making it out to be that the Son was pre-existent, or he was begotten in eternity. This is the truth of the origin of the Trinity. But clearly, if you don't want to go through much study, just look up the Ante-Nicene Fathers, page 101, and you'll find Theophilus saying that the Trinity was God, Word, and wisdom, the formula given to us by Philo of Alexandria.